Okay.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught. Gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Yeah, pretty fucking scary.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until deployment. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay. Do you mind connecting us?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing...
Looks like rum. And with those... Think it... I hit... Good.
Sam, do me a favor.
Good work. Thank you for your contribution.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Dead man, you there? Little help.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable, prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the death stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB's stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
It's okay. It's all right.
He's made a friend.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran beryllium monitoring. Unfortunately, I know. This one's on us. The printer needs... Mules must have snapped. If I'm right, they'll have taken... Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing?
It seems awfully dangerous.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have... Never...
Order assigned. Decon keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Decon keeping on.
What is that? Up in the mountain? Yo.
Weapons beginning scan.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
With what?
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile, slowly, to minimize noise. Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with a... Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Keep on keeping on. Decontamination. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
It seems as your connection level increases, larger...
See you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or...
Sorry to push you through. Excellent. Never done.
I know it was excellent.
How your shoes hold?
I'm a boss.
Not too well, I imagine. Nothing ruins your day. Carry on like that. I've arranged bridges stand. You should all. But if you forget or run into trouble.
Congratulations. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which I'm enabling us to transfer. Since under normal circumstances, some have speculated that suffice it to say, we have yet to one might liken our relationship. Is it useful? Nevertheless, furthermore, it stands to reason the same. Rest assured, I will keep you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or further.
I already got a pair of boots.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints, surrounding rocks and debris. And they are most common.
Seen them.
Got all that? Rain, floating rock. Look for these if you've been especially observant.
Wondering why I couldn't pick them up.
Keep on keeping on beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Man, you're real fast when you're not carrying stuff.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Construction complete.
Whoa. You're right there. Oh. Had to get one? I'm an overachiever.
clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The
Easy peasy.
Gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam, Pyro crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
I recycle them? Yup.
Got some cut. These crystals are, which makes me wonder if expand. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D.
That's what I said. An overachiever. Minimum 1. I got 100. I thought that was a bow. And arrow.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. These local stores...
A gun.
That's
not a
container
gun.
repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good. Useful stuff if you and your... We've added it to your supplies.
Basic.
There is a correlation. This may well be. You needn't worry though. If you find any more...
If you come into more Cairo crystals, and you can deposit other resources, everything has its value. Well,
I don't know what the number next to it means. I'll build a bridge. And I'll deliver a power supply.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good... Take a stroll across one you built yourself. Give it a try.
Okay. Go build a bridge.
Order assigned. Keep on keeping up. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time.
Oh,
There
it's
should be a
right
terminal
there.
nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
The future is now.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
There we go.
Put a marker on that. We'll get that on the way back. 'Cause that's going to where we're going. Put a marker on it. I don't know what I'm collecting these little bugs for. Man, it is storming. Man, it's not warning me till they're real close.
You might think you were afraid.
Oh God! What's happening? Is that a whale? What on earth? That was evil.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this other place, here's hoping the UCA. Mind if I have? Incredible. How'd you get? All we need now is
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build. However, as you increase your...
About time we did it. You know, makes what you're doing all the... I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. It was her that put us... I was with the group bringing up... but it was an honor to... When you see her...
Everyone that talks is just... They just say nothing. They say so many words and they say nothing.
It seems you were onto something.
He usually has
After
stuff to say.
dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs.
Oh, let me just pee on
Mama
him.
had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
We've almost got the whole region. Return to Capital Knot City. By the time you arrive, one other... It's not very often. While you're there, no sense coming all the way back. Have a look.
Gotta bring stuff back.
Please access.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to... While they're not as high priority, if you're already heading a certain... Just because they're not mission... So why not...
Oh, this isn't even like... People need me to
That's a
do
request
this?
for material transport. Give.
That's just so heavy. I'll bring it. I'll bring it. We're going back.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought in, by way of reward. Generators recharge. That includes machines.
Order assigned.
Now I gotta go back through the evil area.
Sam,
Have a pleasant journey.
I'm leaving, man. You can have a sight whereas you just talked to me. There's a bridge there now.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Now that I'm on the chiral network, that would have been useful. Oh my god, what happened right here? There's that rope I'll go down. Is that it? Yes. Put no ornaments down. Didn't say it. Leaving them behind. I don't need them. I'm so falling down this hill. This is gonna suck. Maybe not, I'm doing it. Oh, that's extra large. How much does that weigh? 60 kilograms? No. It's okay. we're picking up speed now. And if I trip,
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until the decontamination travels. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
You trying to put...
got a lot of likes there.
Good work. New order available. Please.
Back, are you? Deliver. See you around.
Good work. New order available.
Sam,
Access delivery
if
terminal.
you're up for it, you
further
should head over to the
information.
distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order back.
That's where I am, man. That's where I am. $60 kilograms of dirt. All right, man. That's where I'm going anyway.
Keep on keeping on.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Safe travels.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh my god, let me drive back there. That would be so sick. How do I cross the river? Like that.
Still got it.
Sam, I hate to say it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing to do with our network expansion operations, it's still a major cause for concern. You can pick up the order via the terminal at Capital Knot's Western Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until then. Don't delay, Sam. This one's important.
Oh man, they're coming. I think they don't have guns.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
No.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
It's time for everything. This ain't it.
Decontaminate. In suit. All crew. Welcome, Sam.
Sam, first deliver your call.
Thanks for the look. Quite a haul.
Bunch of dirt.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
All right. Until next.
Good work. New order available.
Sam. Sam, I received word from Monk. Prototypes of a delivery of reliefs. Port Knot City's a fair distance. They'll also provide people. The shipment also include. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic by taking advantage of chiraliums after the shipment's been. Now, once that's done, afterwards, so we've included, of course, to get there. Details on that will be in a
Oh
second
my
order.
god, how am I supposed to carry all that?
This will be your. Make sure you've got everything.
That's it? It's just 50 kilograms? I just carried more dirt than that.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood draw. While equipped.
I think I need to make one of those.
Sam, this is our... I had to work fast with what we had, so at least that's how they're meant. Who knows? But even if they do work, use too much.
To help you get comfortable with your weapons, we've set up a firing range. It's the perfect place to... You can access the range at in... We've also at... Better to learn how to... Hard work.
Man, they really got me loaded up.
Order assigned.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
I don't know what he fell in, but probably don't want that on you. Goop.
EX grenade number 0.
Probably top 5 showers ever, right there. Getting all that goop off you.